Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. Great article here from Cord Cutter News. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys can check it out. So T-Mobile has come a long way. And I know most of you understand that T-Mobile came a long way. Looking, backtracking to 2011, 2012, T-Mobile was people call them the bottom feeder, the bottom of the barrel. I mean, they just sucked. High churn, customers leaving left and right. They were bad. Reliability, redundancy, just wasn't. It was non-existent. They just didn't stack up well to the competition in any regard. So now, fast forward to today, T-Mobile 5G home internet customers are happier than Comcast or Spectrum customers. So that's very interesting, and this is based off of a score recently released for, I think it was non-fiber internet, and cable falls under that category. So just to tell you, I have a brief story. So I have a friend. She works for a local credit union here, and she works from home. So she does loan applications. She's on the phone every now and then. So she needs to be on the internet. She uses Spectrum. And the amount of times that she calls or texts me that she tells me that she's on the phone with IT because she's offline, the internet's not working. I mean, that has me like, okay, I'm never going with Spectrum. If it's down as often as what she's saying, I mean, that's a big problem. And I think that downtime is what has that score for Spectrum so inconsistent. That's why there's so many unhappy customers, is because of the downtime. And that's why T-Mobile implemented the backup, so they can say, look, we can charge you this amount. We will allow you for a total of 7 days to use as a backup. So I'm going to bring that up to her here in the next couple of days, that she can use T-Mobile as a backup when Spectrum goes down. So that way there's no issues. And that's when she's probably going to also make ask the question like, hey, if T-Mobile's always backing me up and they work every time, why don't I just switch to T-Mobile? And that's what I think T-Mobile is ultimately trying to achieve by using the backup. Could it have been cheaper? Yes, it could have been cheaper. But today, I mean, what's really cheaper, right? So everything's getting more expensive. So that's why, T-Mobile priced it as what they priced it. And then she has T-Mobile for her mobile line. So she would get it at that $20 price point. So I'm going to introduce that to her, because she is constantly texting me, telling me she's on the phone with IT because Spectrum is down. I mean, they're down like 2 or 3 times a week. So that right there lets me know, like, hey, look, there's no way customers can be satisfied because it's always down, especially for people that work from home. So that's not a good look. So I'm not going to sit here and say T-Mobile has it all figured out, because that's just not the case. They still have work to do themselves. There's probably instances around the US where T-Mobile is down, and the only good thing is that there is really a lot of redundancy that can be used in this instant. Like if there's a backup generator at the site, that is one redundancy as it comes to a wireless home broadband, right? If the site goes down, right, if the nearest site goes down for whatever reason, another site can fill in, right? So there's always some sort of backup. Now, if the whole network is down, then, I mean, good luck. There ain't much you can do. But there's always something, whereas a fixed connection to the house, if that's cut, if that's down, I mean, you're just out of luck, right? But if T-Mobile goes down, there are some other options potentially. Like I said, if the serving site is down, you have another site that can fill in perhaps. Might not have the best performance or the same performance, but it's something that you can use to continue to run your household. And that's why I feel T-Mobile has a higher customer satisfactory, because they're simply not as down as much. I've had them for 3 years and I've never experienced, let me not jinx myself, but I haven't experienced that service being down at any address that I've been to. It's always worked. So, like I said, I'm not sitting here saying T-Mobile has it all figured out, because I know there's different experiences, but it really seems, per the score, they have happier customers versus Comcast and Spectrum. And that's, I think, even the bigger problem versus the competition. Pricing already played a factor in people switching. T-Mobile was simply cheaper. But now there might be a case where people would be willing to pay the same price as Spectrum or Comcast just to have working service more consistently. It's crazy to say, but looks like we might be headed that way. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on this. Like, share, subscribe if you are new to the channel. Follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. See y'all in the next one. Peace.